There we go. We are officially live again. Y'all already know how it goes. Get these links shared out for all this. Get them put up on the Discord pages, the Facebook groups, all that, and then we will get moving on it here. Hey, I just saw going to my YouTube, I'm up to 41 subscribers. Thank you all very much for that. Love to see that. Love to see that. Boom, there's one link. There's another link. We'll go ahead and throw it into my own personal Discord as well. Boom, there it is. There we go. Got it to the console play group on Facebook. One more, and then we'll get it moving here. There it is. All right, we're going to get moving here. This is Foxy Park-Asia. It's by Dark Tony 62. This is actually the second Foxy Park I'll be spotlighting by him. And when I went to check it out on the workshop, I noticed that there was like 5 or 6. There's like Greece, there's like a jungle, there's all kinds of stuff. So don't be surprised if you see more spotlights on this channel from Dark Tony, because I definitely plan to get to those. I really liked his Camp Wood that he did. So this should be just as good, I imagine. But with that said, we'll get right on into it here and see what Tony has put together for us this time. Let's head on into this park and see what we got here. I like the music as you walk in. I know it's like, it seems like such a common thing, but so many people miss stuff like that, like entryway music like really sets the mood, so I always like to point that out. Got Fujin flying over here, Pirates in China, and Shenlong. Alright. I think we'll take a left first, but I just want to go up here and kind of look at some of these statue pieces, some of the views here. I like the flipped upside down bamboo trees, or the bamboo bushes. I've used those for like fencing before, but that's a nice touch in the water sticking up like that. I've never used them that way, so I really like that. Cool little visual there. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what's on the menu. Got some chief beef, some pizza pen. Got a little bit of everything over here, huh? Got a little restaurant going on. Oh, this is great. This interaction right here. This is a really, really good turnaround with the pathing. Hey, Scott. Thanks for joining us, sir. Much appreciated. I was supposed to have Nate Dogg joining me on this spotlight today, but looks like he's running maybe a little behind schedule. So I wanted to get this up and going. I know I was already supposed to start at 2:30. I tried to wait on him, see if I could get him in here, but I'll have to pick him up on the next one. We'll definitely get him on the channel. Hey, Rhett. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining up. Got our hot dog squad. Nice little skin for this here. I like the usage of the black brick in contrast to all the color. That's nice. Very cool. Did we miss something back here? Missed the Fujin flying. Alright. 35-minute wait time. Not for us. We got that VIP real human pass. I ain't no plip. I like this. I always love when people do custom trees. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do is like custom foliage. So I really enjoy when people take the different pieces and kind of make their own stuff. That's really nice. Yeah, right. I love that. I love that because the game gives you a lot of options for trees. You really don't have to make your own. Pathway right under the lift hill. Always a nice little touch. Give you something to look at. I'm just going to cruise on by everybody. Excuse me. I'm just going to walk on top of your head here. Let's cut through and... Actually, before we hop on, this is nice. I like this. I like this. Really good way to hide that little operator box there. Yeah, really cool. It's a very nice queue area here. Really enjoy this. Alright, let's check it out. Fujin flying. It makes sense that it would be a flying coaster. It's only fitting. Speed up time here. There we go. Get us into our proper flight seated positions. And everybody enjoy your ride here on Fujin Flying. This is Dark Tony 62, Scott. I've done one of his parks previously. Very nice on that one. I like that. It was pretty smooth for the most part. A couple little areas that had that classic, we'll just call it the B&M rattle. You know what I mean? Pretty sure that's the B&M flying model. But that's what I was about to point out, Scott. It really felt like more than being a thrilling, exciting, intense coaster, it was really about the visuals and what you got to look at. You got a really good view of the park, the pond over here, and things like that. So it's definitely felt like more of like, I won't say a terrain coaster because it's not like super terrainy, but it felt like it was more just like about looking at the scenery and the foliage, which I really enjoyed that actually. It was kind of nice. It's a different take on a flying coaster for sure. Yeah, just really good usage though, coming over your pathways and stuff with it. Now where did we come out at here? Oh. Aha, I see. Hello, Kep. Good to see you, sir. Glad to have you here. Wait a minute. I didn't even notice that. It was going around the tree and kind of like used this as a support. Really neat. Really neat. The question is, where did we come out at? Just on the opposite side of... Okay, so it's like the opposite side of the entryway, I guess? Yeah, alright, we'll just continue back onto our left here. Where we were heading, I don't want to miss anything this way. I always try to share it out to the Discord groups and stuff. Maybe I'll have to start sending it directly to Kep to make sure, you know, that he's aware. I don't want his Hot Pockets or whatever he said he was eating there to get cold and his beer to get warm. That wouldn't be any good. Now what kind of spotlight is that with warm beer? got? How do I pronounce this? Help? I'm not sure. We'll hop on that here in a sec. I want to go take a look at this little pavilion here and the overshoot of the ride and stuff again. Just get these visual points in. Very nice little boat out here, actually. I'm just seeing this. Very cool. What did you... I gotta break the reality here for a second and see what was used to do these with. Is this like that licorice or what? Drapes. Okay, I always get those confused when I see them. Very cool usage of those sails there. Or making sails, I should say. Very cool. Alright, let's get back on the pathing before we get hurt over here. Candy shop tubes. I've seen these before. These are always really fun. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the ride. I'm like, I don't know what that's called. Pirates in China. Okay. We'll get back to that one. I want to go check out what was over here first real quick. Oh, it's the teacups. Okay. Okay. Very good ride skin. This is immaculate. This almost looks just like an in-game piece, honestly. Really good. Even in here, like, there's some, like, overlap where there's glitching, but yeah, it is. Like, there's not even, like, a lot of glitching happening in here, which means that your pieces are pretty daggone precise with this. Very cool. I cannot get circles down in this game, so kudos. I've literally had people give me a full-blown tutorial on how to do circular things in this game, and I still way over my head. Way, it's not for me. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Scott. You're right. Normally in parks, people do not ride these teacups. They're like, meh. That's a good thing to point out. People don't get on those. I feel like the hammer swings are like that too. I love the hammer swing, but they don't. A beer mug ride. That's what we'll do, Cap. Just for you in my adult themed island park, we'll add in a teacup ride, but I'll reskin that thing in the middle to be a beer mug. Find a way to do it for you. Got you. Having a look around here. It's in here. Okay. What'd you use for these? So you took an already existing table and turned it upside down to make a different table. I love it. Yeah, Rat, my island park I'm working on is like an adult like nightclub like kind of vibe to it. It's like an island resort. So it's, you know, dance clubs, bars, hookah lounges, things like that. Hey, when y'all see it in Planko, you can thank Kep for the beer mug teacup ride skin. I'll make it happen, but it was his idea. Oh, I'm going in the exit again. I'm going in the exit again. I'm gonna get in trouble. I do it in every park. Oh man, some jumbo t-shirts. I hop in that thing like a sleeping bag. Little dragon statues, gems. I like this. I like the coloration of your trimming around this here. That's nice. Really cool. I think we're making our way back around, so we will hop on the Pirates in China. I'm assuming this is gonna be a dark ride, just based on the entrance to it. Could be wrong. That's cool. Did you use like lighting to get that kind of coloration on that plant? Huh. I don't want to start taking stuff apart during the spotlight, but I'm like, hey, I like the color there. Yeah, it's a nice cue for sure. Walls. Okay, I see. Gotcha. See, that's why I like having people watch live, because like you guys are pointing out things that I don't even really notice. Like I'm just kind of walking by, like, yeah, there's a wall, and you say something like, oh, the walls are merged, and I'm like, oh wow, yeah. I actually used these walls for my dark ride. That was one of the ways that I got the black and white areas to glitch, is by putting these together and then overlapping them. Um, if you ever want to purposely glitch the game, it works really well with those walls. Is Mauser on Xbox? I don't think I've seen anything that they've done, at least not like browsing around through the PlayStation. A little usage there, making a mirror out of it. Broken mirror, like it. I figured so. That sucks, man. It sucks. I'd like to see some of the work that they do. That's one of the people that I know like does really good work. Oh, it's a boat ride. Okay. Jan did say that there was a super awesome boat ride. So let's hop on here. Stop trying to ruin the ride for me. Join me. Hurry up. Alright, y'all, here we go. Pirates in China. Not this again. There's bush everywhere. I try not to talk too much during this, but I really like the covering he did here with this. Stop it, rat. Hey, Lyric, thank you for joining us, man. Always good to see you here. I'll be hitting you up for this coming Sunday as well. We're gonna do Ratspit's Park. Supposed to be the one I was doing today, but figure I'll wait to do that one with you. Have an extra person from the Discord there to do that one. Yeah, it is. It's I don't know, I've got a lot to say after it's over, but I do like this a lot. Yeah, I got you for sure, man. I'll definitely let you know. I was supposed to have Nate Dogg joining me today, but schedule restraints, you know, he couldn't make it, so we're gonna solo this one. Thanks to Jan for letting me know that this park was out. I didn't know that he had so many areas of this park done. No, it's not Jan's. He recommended I check this one out in the Discord. And I didn't know it was by Dark Tony until I came and looked at it, and I was like, oh, like I remember, you know, because he said Foxy Park, and I was like, oh yeah, like I've done Camp Wood, and apparently there's a whole series of these, so super cool. Really like this. That's the biggest thing is the scenery. Like overall, the ride itself was like super simple. There wasn't a lot of like hardcore elaborate triggering or anything like that. It was just a very like peaceful, very family friendly, just almost like Disney Universal like experience. Um, just themed that elaborately and that detailed. I also liked how like you could still tell it was a show building while you were riding it. It didn't like break the reality and try to look like you were actually outside in China. I don't know. There's something about seeing that when you can see the lights and some of the walls, and you can tell that you're in like a soundstage kind of area on a ride. It just keeps that bit of realism. So, good job overall on that. I really enjoyed it. Moving on back through, I think I'm gonna break the immersion. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, that really is a big ride. Okay. Yes, yes, please, please, if you're new here, hit that like, subscribe. Even if you're not new here, hit the like. Hopefully, you're already subscribed. Um, yeah, we'll get back down on the ground here. I just wanted to make sure that this was all that was over in this area before I head off to the other side of the park. Meow. For those of you that joined up a little late, we'll kind of breeze back through this area. Everybody that's been here has already seen this, but if you've just joined, here you go. Nice little sight lines, the coaster. Off to our right. I see a little dragon ride up there. All right, all right. Got to have the dragon ride if you're doing an Asian theme. Park information. Okay. Information board. You know what? I think that's going to be my screenshot of this park. Even though there's a lot of really good visuals here and viewpoints, I got that screenshot of the coaster going by right there. I really like this support tree here. So there's the screenshot. Really like that turnaround a lot. Shen Long. Hey, I got 8 watching. What is happening? You guys are great. I love this. I love this. I don't know if I've ever had 8 people on a live at any given moment, so this might be a first for the channel. Anyway, since we got 8 here, let's go ahead and hop on Shen Long. Looks like we're going to go on a magical dragon adventure here. Again, y'all, if you're just joining up and you didn't catch the beginning, if you would like to check this park out for yourself or any of their other parks, it's Dark Tony 62. This is their Foxy Park Asia area. So feel free to look them up on the workshop on PlayStation. Check out what they've done. There's like Greece. There's a jungle. There's like 5 or 6 of them. He's done a lot of these. Another really nice little queue here. Shoot, you know? I think the first spotlight I did, I started with maybe like 2, so moving on up in the world, right? I'm gonna pause it. I gotta front bumper this one. I always forget that dragon's in the way. All right, y'all. Enjoy your ride here on Shenlong. That was nice. I really like that. I'm not gonna lie. That was the type of family coaster that you convince. Yes, rat. There was very much a tree branch in our faces. Um, but this is one of those rides that like you convince your kid to get on because you're like, oh, it's not that big, it's not that scary, it doesn't do any flips, and then they get on it and they realize that it's a lot faster than they thought it was and a little bit more intense than they were expecting. And then you have a good laugh about it because it is a family coaster, but they're also screaming the whole time. I'm ignoring your Bush comments. I'm ignoring them. Look at this centerpiece. Look at this beautiful centerpiece water feature that we have here with flowers and not a single bush to be found around this beautiful water feature here. It's great. It's great. I love it. Foxy balloons. Look at the balloons, everybody. Beer and Bush. Oh, ancient Greece. Are we at the Shenlong? Fujin flying. So Greece is going to have lost Atlantis. Okay, I see the slow transition here with the blue and white. Are we already done? Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, I know that it's hard to, squeeze more areas in. Uh, it just felt like this was so quick. But I guess the park wood was relatively small too, so. Let's get an aerial view from here just to make sure. Okay, that is. Wait a minute, what's this? The exit. Trying to go back up the exits here. Yeah, that looks like that's going to do it for this one. It's going to be a relatively short one here. Give you guys another aerial view here of what's going on. Good little bit of space for only being at 63%. I like the idea of you doing these kind of like smaller builds and making different sections and areas to each part of the park. Yeah, I definitely agree, Lyric. These are super cool. I think in the future, if I spotlight these, what I might do is have like two lined up since they are kind of smaller, separate like areas of the park. I think I might do like a back-to-back feature of two of them because I think overall I have like four more of your parks to do. So super looking forward to Greece. Really excited to see that. That's a theme that I always really enjoy. But overall, Dark Tony, great park as always. Just like the Camp Wood Foxy Park, very enjoyable. Really cool. Jan, thank you for suggesting this for me. I didn't even know, like I said, that these were up on the workshop at this point. So yeah, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this spotlight. I really, really like this one. This right here in the middle, hands down, the star attraction here. Thank you, Rat. Very much appreciate that. I will be hopping off at this point. Probably heading over onto my Twitch here within the next hour to start building my park. If anybody wants to come check it out, thank you, Scott. Very much appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Y'all have a good rest of your day. It's Clouds. This has been Asia area of Foxy Park by Dark Tony 62. Have a good day, y'all.